Yeah, all right.
Get started.
And here we go, live at GDC, checking out Annihilate.
Annihilate. So, it's basically a dual-stick shooter. It's more of an abstract game. Actually, people that are familiar with Alien Space Retro know that that's also, like, the shapes and stuff of the enemies and everything are pretty abstract. But with this game, I sort of wanted to do, like, a slightly more simple game in the sense of easier to get into. You can just jump in. It's more casual. You can just jump in and play. You don't have, like, you just hit play and you go in and you play. Whereas Alien Space Retro, you go in and you have to, like, upgrade your ship. You know, you have, like, different light weapons, different heavy weapons. You have ammo, all this kind of stuff.
Right.
And it's basically two modes. There's waves and survival. And waves is short waves, and you just have to basically clear all the enemies. And once you're done with that, you go into the next wave.
Okay. Yeah,
so the idea is you're basically just this little dot. And you have a single weapon, which is like this fire hose type deal, and you have a bomb. And you pick up bombs as you go through the level, and you have just 3 lives, and that's basically it. You're not picking up any more lives. And so when you kill the enemies, they drop this little spark, and you pick that up, and that's how you score. It's just by picking up all these little guys. And so the first level in the waves is basically just these guys. So it starts you off kind of more mellow.
Right. Yeah.
Otherwise,
kind of get in the feel.
Get into it. So you have just these little square guys, and as the levels progress, you get other enemies. So the first wave is just pretty quick. It's like 30 seconds long. So
have some time to warm up, though, right? I mean, come on.
Yeah. So this is one of the enemies you see in 2, which is this big one that breaks up into smaller ones when you blow them up.
Influences on the project. What were the big games you were looking at? Outside of your own, I guess, right?
Outside of my own,
yeah.
Right. You can probably see the influence of like something like Geometry Wars, stuff like that. Actually,
pouring one out for Bizarre?
What's that?
You pouring one out for Bizarre? Poor guys.
Yeah, Sorry, I'm already getting
right.
where I'm trying to like
a lot of stuff going on.
It's the slight pressure of having to play this and like having it recorded. But yeah, actually there was also a game.
Hey, don't feel bad. You do a lot better than me, all right?
Oh, you probably do better than you think. Unless you're not like a real twisted.
I'm not too good at video games, as the world has discovered over the process of these videos.
So the idea with this, it's sort of like I wanted something where you really. So it's an arenas game, right? You're stuck in this inside the walls here, and you have more and more guys. You have these guys that blow up. So that's one of the things you can do is when you run out of bombs. So the bombs work like this.
Okay.
You basically blow everything in the vicinity. But if you run out of those, one thing which is like a good tactic is to try to group them around these guys, the spinning star guys, and just blow them up. And then they'll blast whatever's in the area.
Nice.
There was actually, so I was saying about as far as the interest, it was actually the thing that motivated me to make this because I was actually working on a different project, and I saw a YouTube video of some guy that just had just this really simple project where he had like something just like this, like basically a little ship with like a fire hose of bullets that it just spread out. And they were like really, really slow bullets, but I thought, well, that's like a neat kind of effect, like just the simple thing of like having really simple enemies and then
right, and then kind of dressing it up, a lot of particle effects, like cool stuff going on.
Well, you can never have too many particle effects. That's my philosophy.
If Geometry Wars taught us anything.
Exactly, they definitely got that right.
Now, does this video game have dubstep? That's where you could go next. That's next level right there. License of Skrillex.
Right. Well, I don't have that, but
okay. All right. You're working on it, though, obviously.
Yeah. But
closely. You're talking to his people right now. You're getting that all together.
Definitely.
Okay. All right.
But so that's basically it. So you have infinite number of waves, and you have. So this is one of the other enemies right here. Like basically, he's got a shield around him, and you actually can't kill him at all with your bullets.
You have to kill him with other stuff.
Yeah, so
that's
you have
cool.
to go either bomb or one of the other, or blowing up one of the star guys.
Okay.
And so here I can pick up a bomb, actually. Just a couple of bombs. But yeah, but this guy is one of the first things that you'll see that's kind of a surprise, and you're like, oh crap. Basically, you can't kill him at all. The bullets just totally, which is actually interesting. Like, actually, if you get like a bunch of enemies around
they
him,
go around
he actually shields the guys behind them. Yeah, there you go. So I cleared those guys. Then there's some other enemies that are sort of like weaving and dodging. Oh, these guys here. So these guys actually, the triangle guys, actually avoid where you're shooting and try to sort of like outmaneuver you. Ah!
Oh.
They successfully outmaneuvered me. If I may. But they actually avoid your bullets and then try to sneak up around you.
This sounded good AI. If anything.
Yeah, they okay. I find myself getting.
That's all right. It's all right. You got the bomb out there. That's good. That's good.
But yeah, I mean, so most of these guys are pretty simple. They just come at you, and but those triangular guys actually have like 3 different AI types. One is sort of like they just avoid your bullets. The other guys are more aggressive, and they actually try to sneak up around the sides.
Yeah.
So once you get sort of like used to these guys, they're just like mindlessly trying to kill you. Those guys will actually almost like have teamwork where they actually like some of them will just like try to deceive you, and then the other guys try to come to your flanks. So I'm getting into slight trouble here.
Right. That's a lot of stuff, brother.
I think you get into trouble here, especially if you get like especially bold and you get right in the center. That's the worst place to be.
Right.
So there's different tactics. One of the things you really want to do is get in the sides and like let these guys come at you. But if you start getting a little too confident in yourself and you get in the middle and you're like, I'm just gonna like waste them.
Yeah.
Eventually you'll find that you're really just in the middle of a big shitstorm or a doo-doo storm, whatever is appropriate for your audience here.
Both are. All right. Everybody's gonna get kicked out of it. So when's this coming out?
This will actually, and I died. This will actually be out Wednesday, and there you go. So this will actually be out Wednesday. And another thing I'm doing is actually on Wednesday also is I'm doing a promotion where I'm going to make Alien Space Retro free for a couple days. So, but the game is basically ready and it's already actually in the App Store. They're just waiting for Wednesday and then it's going to be released.
What's the price?
99 cents.
99 cents on the App Store.
99 cents, no in-app purchases, nothing, no upgrades.
Plenty of dubstep.
Yeah, well, you can go that route if you want. It's up to you. You can play whatever you want with that.
Awesome. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it.